Rovanpera threatened to dominate Rally Chile from the very start, setting the fastest time on the first two stages. But the heavily cambered roads dealt a pivotal blow to his Drivers' Championship challenge as the Finn hit a bank on stage 3 and lost over a minute to a puncture. Elfyn Evans' close call with a ditch was a timely reminder that his slender championship lead was on a knife edge. But the Welsh wizard was sitting pretty at the top of the timesheets by midday service, despite his position as road sweeper. The cleaning effect worsened for the afternoon loop though, and Evans ceded first place to a tenacious Tanak on stage 4, who furthered his lead with the quickest time on the following test. But the Estonian's campaign for a second World Championship title was about to take a gut-wrenching turn.
Okay, let's take a look. There is the car of Tanak. Really can't tell what has gone on from that vantage point.
With Tanak out, it was Adrien Fourmeau who found himself leading on Friday night for the first time in his WRC career, fending off teammate Thierry Neuville and a resurgent Seb Ogier, who had finally begun to gel with his car after a frustrating morning loop. Day 2's wet conditions gave the edge to fourth-placed Evans, who cut his rallying teeth on near-identical roads at home. By stage 8, he'd moved past Ogier and Neuville into P2 and cut Fourmeau's lead to less than a second. And with Ogier looking increasingly threatening alongside the Welshman, Fourmeau caved under the pressure, dropping behind both Toyota drivers into third. But Ogier was finding an ominous rhythm, and the 8-time world champion's sixth sense for tyre preservation was plain to see by the penultimate test of the day, carving out a 3.7 second advantage on stage 11 to steal the lead. Takemoto Katsuta wasn't having as much success with his Yaris though.
Let's take a look at it again.
So he's going into the bank. Did he get away with it? He's buried the throttle. No, he's had a half spin. He's going to have to go up the road, get on the handbrake, get it turned round now, get it out of there. Go, 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 go.
A hard-charging run on Saturday's final stage clawed back 7th place for the Toyota driver, as Gregoire Munster battled through his own setup frustrations as M Sport Ford's sole remaining runner. Following retirements for Josh McAlean and Alberto Heller.
I gave it all. We had a puncture before, so I drove the stage with 2 softs. It was a Ford, but not a Puma, it was an Escort.
Sami Piari was having a really strong event, needing to find less than 9 seconds to match his best result of the season, and had fire in his belly to prove himself against the reigning world champion ahead of him in 4th.
But yeah, obviously should have been even better. I mean, it's not bad, but still should be quicker.
Hang about, you're only young now. Why should it be quicker?
Because Thierry is in front, you know. He should not.
But the front two were unmatched. Evans and Ogier traded stage wins throughout Sunday morning until a masterful drive from Ogier on the 15th test put victory out of reach for Evans, meaning the championship lead would be decided by Super Sunday points. Piari took the battle for 4th right to the wire, producing one of his best drives of the season to briefly secure bragging rights on the Wolf Power stage. But Neuville responded, holding the fastest time of all, until Ogier delivered an absolute masterclass.
Here we go then, the last couple of corners. What a crucial 9 kilometres this has been, and what an incredible run. And I tell you what, that is incredible. This is why he's an 8-time champion.
More difficult weekend than in Paraguay. We had to fight a bit more, some little issues sometimes in the morning. I was not really well awake, but we can be pleased the way we end up.
So Ogier takes the win from Evans, along with maximum Super Sunday points in a statement victory. Fourmeau returns to the podium in 3rd, ahead of Neuville, Piari, Rovanpera, Katsuta and Munster. And with just 3 rounds to go, Ogier now leads the World Championship by 2 points from Evans, with Rovanpera 21 points off the top and Tanak praying for a miracle at October's Central European Rally.